welcome YouTube and my Instagram family to Ask Sam. So I'm here today to introduce you to my channel. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm not saying I know everything, but even if you want to just make a change in your life, you're looking for a career change, you're wondering about becoming an entrepreneur, you're feeling not supported, you're not feeling motivated or inspired, I'm here to change that. So even if it's like a little thing or a massive huge thing, I want to be your cheerleader. I want to push you on. I want to keep you motivated. Or even if you just need someone to say, you know what, you're going to be okay. Yes, you had a shit day, but everything's going to be okay. I can get you there. And we can help each other. I love looking on YouTube. I love watching the videos. I especially love the comments because people support each other. Everybody's been through something. Everybody has experiences. So I'm definitely looking to build a great community. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I've been on an entrepreneurial journey for about 20 years now. Don't really like saying that, but that's the truth. And I'm also the founder of Scott Digital Media Agency, which is a branding and digital marketing agency, which I've started. That's just to help people if they're looking to develop their personal brands, looking to market a product. I work on a one-to-one basis, so I can help you, talk you through, coach you, and kind of come to a solution that you'll be happy with. But on this particular channel, I really want people to just kind of ask me questions, or let's see if we can explore and learn together. And I'll also be sharing some of the things that have helped me sort of during tough times, some of my best experiences, and how I became who I am today. So I think I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I remember as a kid, my mum had me when she was very young, and she was studying sort of as I was at school. And I remember people asking me as a kid, oh, so what do you want to be, Samantha? When you grow up, what do you want to be? You know, everybody always asks that question. And I was kind of like, well, I could see my mum was studying for her degree. So I thought, well, if I get like 10 degrees, then every day I could do a different job. So one day I'd be a teacher, the next day I'd be a doctor, the next day, I don't know, I'd be a mechanic, next day I'd be making clothes. And as a kid, I kind of saw the world in that kind of view. Obviously, as I got older, I realised it wasn't as straightforward, but I always knew that kind of I'd need that variety just from the kind of personality that I have. I'm very energetic, I'm very lively, very talkative, so I kind of knew that it would be challenging for me to find a job long term that I could commit to, stay focused at, and just keep on doing. So I've tried a lot of different things. I've loved fashion. I think probably my first actual, okay, this is my little business, was I used to plait hair while I was studying for my A-levels. And in those days, this is very 90s, I had a BT pager because my mum got fed of people calling our house at all hours of the night trying to get me to go around to their house and plait their hair. So my mum wasn't having any of that, so I had to get this pager. So the first money I made, I got this pager. You had to pay like £15 a month, and then you had to pay like £90 to get the actual gadget. And so I was doing hair plaiting and also working in a fashion shop, sort of retail consultant, helping people. So I did that for a couple of years, and that was quite interesting because you learn how to organise yourself, learn how to deal with people, and we all know about women and their hair. So not necessarily the easiest thing, but I really enjoyed it. I'd go to people's houses, do people's hair, you're dealing with their children. Obviously, anybody who's had their hair braided, it's not a 1 minute thing. You have to be patient, but the people also have to be patient with you. So there's a lot of I learned a lot about customer service and also managing my time. You couldn't overbook, you had to be flexible and fit in with when other people wanted you to come and do their hair. You always had to be available. So that was what I'd say probably my first actual, okay, this is my little business. Sort of fast forward a couple of years, I ended up, obviously those of you from the UK will recognise my accent. I'm a Brummie, hey Birmingham. So I ended up moving from Birmingham to London, and I think that's when things really changed for me. I got a lot of exposure, especially through sort of my husband, Anthony Robbins, motivational material, how to be focused, disciplined, learn how to sort of like follow your dreams. I think the biggest thing is probably not to be fearful That's sort of like a big thing that I can go into more detail with later if that's what you'd like. And just sort of believe in yourself. Just because your mom or your parents or your brothers and sisters are how they are, doesn't mean that you are going to be how they are. You have to be how you are. And I'm sort of a very big advocate for that. And I'd say probably that's the biggest thing I encourage people to do, is to be how you are. Nobody's path is the same as yours. And you just kind of have to make the most of what you're doing. So I'm in London, met my husband. We had sort of like little retail stores first. And we kind of grew the business organically through then. We were very aware. We kind of were looking who was busy, who was not. We looked at products that we liked to sell, that we enjoyed using. So that's how our first business was started. I can go into a bit more detail about that later on as well, but this is sort of like my first video, and I'm really interested in sort of letting you guys know what I want to give to you. So I want to give you encouragement. I want to cheerlead you. You can post on the messages, or I will put my details below if you want to send me a personal email. That's fine. If you don't want me to disclose who you are or share what you've said, that's fine as well. I can do that. But I've just found sort of like with my own friends and family members, there's a lot of common things that people are going through. There's certain times when it doesn't necessarily mean to do with like a certain age, but there's just certain times when you've had enough. You don't want to live this life anymore. You don't want to be how you are. I don't know whether that's moving a town, moving a city, moving a country, new job, dealing with children, new children. I have two, a 15-year-old and a almost 4-year-old. It can be challenging at times, but also it can be a blessing. You know, like you have to look at the bigger picture. They're not little forever. So it's just kind of like looking sort of at the sunny side of things, and just making sure that you feel supported and that you're happy. Such an important thing, to be happy. And that means different things for different people. So I'm here to say welcome to Ask Sam again. You can find me on Instagram. It's official Samantha Scott. You can find me on LinkedIn if you're interested in sort of what I can do, what services I provide in a professional basis. Or you can come back to YouTube. I'm hoping to be here every Tuesday and every Friday. So if you've got any ideas for me, then just post them below. Or as I said before, all my contact details will be below. But I'm really hoping I can help you. I can share with you. I can inspire you. I can motivate you. And I can help you to feel better about whatever's going on and help you to be excited about your life. I love speaking to people and feeling their energy. When you're excited, I want to feel excited. If something good's happened to you, let's share that. Let's be happy together. Let's congratulate each other. So I'm looking to set up a wonderful community of like-minded people and share what I'm reading, share what keeps me motivated, upbeat, smiling, and cheerful. So thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a bit of a long video. I can talk a lot, so people tell me. Hence why I'm here, Ask Sam. So whatever you're doing, have a wonderful day. I wish you all the success and happiness in the world. And thank you for your support. Bye.